only place to hear cheaters get busted. This is the Dave Ryan Show's War of the Roses, 101.3 KDWB.
You never know how it's going to turn out. It's War of the Roses on 101.3 KDWB, and I think that's one of the beauty of this, because if it ended the same way, happy every time, it'd be kind of dull.
It'd be boring. It would be like the soap opera where, no one dies, no one goes into a coma, everyone's just happy, gets married, and has children. God,
it'd be so cool if Wanda went into a coma today.
Oh, man.
During War of the Roses. Hi, Wanda.
Hi,
and then
how are you?
And then maybe you had like an evil twin.
An evil Wanda with a goatee.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Hey, Wanda, you want to do War of the Roses on your boyfriend, Andrew. What's going on with Andrew?
Yes. Andrew and I met a couple of months ago. It was basically love at first sight. On the dance floor, we had the best night ever and exchanged phone numbers and basically what I want to do. He's been acting a little weird lately, and I'm just trying to figure out if he's interested maybe in some other girl or if he's still in love with me. He hasn't been returning some of my phone calls and text messages, and I'm really confused. I want to get inside that head of his and just kind of see what's going on,
Are you crazy about Andrew?
I am.
Are you?
I am. He's the man I'm going to marry.
Oh, he is the man you're going to marry.
After 2 months?
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to tell you, though, some women and some guys, too, they'll meet somebody, they'll go home that night, and they'll tell their sister or they'll tell their friend or whoever, I met the person I'm going to marry.
Really?
I did.
And people actually have done that. And sometimes it really does turn out that way.
Wow.
I mean, if you've got that thought in your head that that's the person you're going to marry, there's a lot of people who've been married for years, and they had that same thought when they first met. It's almost like a love at first sight.
It is, and that's the way it happened. It was really magical. It was, and I'm so in love with him, and he's just the best guy ever.
So, but he just hasn't been returning your texts or your phone calls lately, and you're just like, how often do you text him?
Well, usually I see him every day.
All right.
We have such a great relationship. We're both on the same page. We're totally into each other. And he takes me out, nice dinners. He's a complete gentleman. He opens the door for me. He just really is the perfect guy all around. And
hot lovin'? Does that include the hot lovin'?
Oh, God. In the bedroom?
The hot lovin'. Okay, good,
nice.
Good. Let me ask you a question, because, this guy sounds so wonderful. What's the downside? Does he not have a job, or does he have a tattoo of a teardrop on his face? Or what's the downside to this guy, anyway? Because he sounds too good to be true.
Well, sometimes I think he's too good to be true. He really is. No, he has a job. He's employed. He's a great job. He makes a lot of money.
Okay.
He spends a lot of money on me.
Okay.
Lots
is he married?
of jewelry.
Married or gay?
No, he's not. He's
I'm waiting for
single.
Because so far he sounds perfect, and I'm not really sure why you're doing the War of the Roses.
Well, why I'm doing War of the Roses is there's just been a couple of times been kind of hard to read him, like where he hasn't returned one of my text messages or, one of my phone calls. And I really just don't understand why. Because, every time we're together, and any time we're together, it's just he's completely into me. He's all over me. He can't keep his hands off me.
I'll give you this much. Once in a while, a guy will get a text message, whether it's from his girlfriend or his wife or his buddy or his boss, and he'll just look at his phone and be like, not now. I'm busy. Some guy, it's like you're frustrated sometimes, and the doorbell rings, and it's like, oh, man, not now. I'm busy. So maybe it's just that. Do you ask him about it?
Yeah, I have. I've talked to him about it, and that's basically what he said.
All right.
And I don't know if I completely believe that.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
I just want to make sure.
We want to give you something to go on here. So we're going to call him for War of the Roses and offer him the dozen red roses. It sounds like he wants to send it to you, Wanda. But if he sends somebody else, it doesn't sound like he's cheating. If it's that good with you, then maybe he's just busy, and maybe you're just obsessing a little bit too much.
Yeah, I think you're worrying about nothing. He sounds like he really, really likes you. When you guys are together, you guys are really into each other. I don't think you have a lot to worry about.
Can you picture yourself having children with this guy?
Oh gosh, I already have the names picked out.
Oh really?
Oh wow.
What are the names? Give me
fantastic. Well, I want to have a boy and a girl, and Alexia is the girl's name.
Alexia, okay.
And the boy's name, of course, is Andrew, after him. Andrew Jr.
have you told him about the baby names?
Oh, yeah. We actually came up with them together. So
It's just possible that these two are so sick in love that they really are doing all this stuff. I've known couples who are like this, and it's like you have a guy that's like, he's like a total player, and then he meets somebody who's really crazy about, and then all of a sudden they start planning this stuff.
I'm going to be really honest.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised if he's playing along with this. Because
Really?
I don't see a whole lot of guys who, after 2 months with a girl that they met at a bar, are like, yeah, I want him to have babies with that. I'm going to name babies with her.
I'm telling you, it was love at first sight. Really.
I hope so. I mean,
could be.
seriously, I hope so. Because if so, then it gives me a whole lot of hope. It really does.
It doesn't happen very often. I'll
No,
tell you
it
that
doesn't
much.
happen. You're
All
lucky.
right, we're going to call him and see who he sends the roses to because he's been acting a little funny and he'll disappear sometimes in that he won't return a phone call or he won't return a text message or whatever, and then he says it's no big deal. So we're going to call him. Who is his cell phone provider? Okay, we're going to call him right now on War of the Roses. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is Andrew there?
this is he.
So what I would need from you first is just a name of someone you'd like to send the roses to.
Cool. Jessica.
Jessica, okay. And there is a part on the card that we can just like write a note from you. So is there something that you want the note to say to her?
Let me see. You know what? Just, I love you, babe.
I love you, babe. Oh, that's sweet. Real
Wow. Hey, boy, Andrew, I hate to jump in and kind of ruin your day like this, but this is actually, it's not your phone company. It's Dave, Ryan, and Lena over at KWB Radio, and we're doing a thing called War of the Roses, and we were hoping that you would send the roses to your girlfriend,
sweet. Wanda.
who you are apparently really serious with.
Do you have the right guy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Andrew, Wanda, is this the right Andrew on the phone?
Who is Wanda?
Wanda is your
Girlfriend?
I guess girlfriend, almost fiance, love of your life. Are you playing dumb, Andrew? Seriously, for real, you don't know who Wanda is? Wanda, are you there? Oh,
Hello?
oh, did she hang up?
Oh, she's gone.
Hey, oh man. Okay, Andrew.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I'm not trying to bother you or anything. This is actually, it is. It's KWB, and I'm so confused right now.
You and me both.
Wanda called us to do War of the Roses with you and said that you are a couple and that she wanted to see who you would send roses to because she said that you met a few months ago.
Yeah, I remember Crazy Wanda.
Crazy Wanda?
Oh, good.
Now she's Crazy Wanda. Why is she crazy?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It took me a minute. I meet a lot of girls.
Okay,
But,
all right.
yeah, we were, I had my hand down the back of her pants for a good hour.
Jeez.
And we made out, and, it was a fun night, but there's those girls that you just, they're crazy.
How did she get your phone number, though? Did you give her your phone number?
She gave me her phone number, and she was just like literally looking at the screen that I was typing it in.
Okay.
And then she made me call her.
Oh, I hate that. I've had that happen too, where they're like, "I gave you mine. Now call me right now, so I can have yours."
So
and you
now,
have a choice.
so then
And watching me while I'm punching it in, like, so I can't even fake it,
So then you had called Crazy Wanda, and then Wanda now had your phone number.
She had called me, like, 8, 9 times. I texted her back once.
Really?
In a moment of weakness.
Okay.
Have you seen her since the night at Drink?
No.
Why would she then, 3 or 4 months later, be calling to see whether you're going to send roses to her?
Crazy Wanda.
Because she's Crazy Wanda. Maybe she's just obsessed and
Oh
she
my
wants to see
God.
whether or not you're available. Because she's not there
It
anymore.
sounds right to me. I mean, she had, at the end of the night when the lights come up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you see crazy in their eyes,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
what it was, and there's a lot of girls in the city.
Let me ask, are you that hot that Wanda should have obsessed over you for the last 3 months?
I'd say it's happened before.
Really? Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
so if I got this right, you remember Wanda, but you were never a couple. You made out, put your hand down the back of her pants on the dance floor, which, let me tell you, class move right there, dude.
It's
Class
hot.
move.
We like
I
that.
was drunk.
And since then, she got your phone number. She's called you a few times, but there's no relationship.
No.
And so you're with a girl named, who'd you send it to, Jessica?
Jessica.
So
Is she getting roses?
No, that's
No.
the bad news. I mean, there really is. And this is the thing that I feel so bad about on War of the Roses. When they don't go well like this, no, the dude, the bad news is there's no roses for Jessica either. So,
Well,
but here's the good news.
Well,
I mean, we watch out for Wanda. Don't call her back. If she calls you, don't call her back. She's crazy.
I would maybe change my phone number if I was you.
I think I might pull the trigger on that one. There's been a couple Wandas. So
Yeah.
Because she's picked out baby names, so maybe.
Are you serious?
No, she's picking out
She's
baby
picking
names.
out baby
but I
names.
think that might have been part of her ploy, just to make it sound like you guys were really a couple. She made it sound like you guys were in love and see each other every day. I don't think she's delusional. I think she was just lying.
That's bizarre.
Oh, either way.
I'm going to tell you one thing, though, dude. You should remember this, Andrew. The crazier they are, the better they are in the sack. Maybe one last booty call with Wanda might be worth it.
That's a deal with the devil, man.
No, seriously. They're crazy. They
My
want
hand
to
on
do...
the back of her pants had her picking out baby names. So
That's the line of the day. That's it right there. That's the line of the day. Hey, Andrew, thanks for being on the show. Sorry to bother you, dude.
thanks a lot.
Good luck.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.